Things you're going to need: chicken breast, boneless, skinless. I use about 1.5 pounds, but I'm feeding a family of 4, so adjust this to fit your family. Butter, oil of your choice, black pepper, salt of your choice, breadcrumbs. I prefer the Italian style, but you can choose whatever you like. 2 to 3 eggs. You will need bell pepper, and the star of the show, ranch seasoning. My secret ingredient will be my raspberry chipotle because my family likes a little bit of a kick. Alright, so you're going to go ahead and butterfly your chicken as thin as you like it and take off all the fat that you don't like. Now we're going to go ahead and mix all the stuff with the breadcrumb. Okay, so I went ahead and put in half of this container, which is 15 ounce. I went ahead and put half of the container. Okay, so now you're gonna go ahead and dump in the whole packet of the ranch seasoning. Okay, now we're gonna put in our secret ingredient, LOL. And I only use the cap full. So I go ahead and just fill up my cap that it came with, and I go ahead and dump that in there. Now you're gonna go ahead and just mix all this up until it's combined evenly. All right, now that all of this is combined, we're gonna go ahead and crack the eggs into a different container, and we're gonna go ahead and mix them all up. All right, now that it's all mixed up, I'm gonna put this aside and I'm gonna go ahead and get my pan going. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my stove. You're gonna put it on about a 6, between 6 and 7 right now, so it can get heat up. Okay, now to this, you're gonna go ahead and add your 2 tablespoons of butter. You're gonna go ahead and let it melt, let it coat the whole pan. Okay, now that the butter is all over the pan and melting, we're gonna go ahead and drizzle some olive oil, or whichever oil you prefer. That's enough, and we're gonna let that go ahead and warm up while we give the chickens a bath. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab the chicken from here. We're gonna dump it in the egg and coat it very well on both sides, and then we're gonna put it in our seasoning with our breadcrumbs. And we're gonna go ahead and repeat the same process with the same chicken, and put it back in the egg wash and put it back in the breadcrumbs. And we're gonna repeat that for all the chickens. All right, you guys, I wanna go ahead and show you the first one that I'm doing after I already gave it 2 egg washes and put it back in the breadcrumbs. You wanna go ahead and pat it to make sure you get all of that breadcrumb on there and all the little creases. All right, my chicken's all nicely coated. Now we're gonna go ahead and pop them in there. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pop them in. So we're gonna go ahead and put it on a 6, our stove, and we're gonna start putting these little bad boys in there. And as soon as they hit the pan, you're gonna smell that chipotle, that raspberry sweet chipotle. All right, now that they're cooking in a low heat, because I don't want it to burn, go ahead and turn it up to 7, a full 7. And we're gonna go ahead and put the lid over it so it can steam a bit. And we'll check on it in about a minute or so. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of more oil because I feel like the ratio between the oil and the butter wasn't what I wanted. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and cover this and let it cook for about 5 to 7 minutes on each side. All right, after you have finished the chicken and sliced up your peppers, you're gonna go ahead and put them on a baking pan and put the peppers on top of the chicken. You're gonna go ahead and preheat your oven at a 300 degrees. We don't want it that high. The chicken are already cooked at this point. We just need them to soften those peppers up there and give the chicken some more flavor. So I decided to sprinkle some lemon pepper seasoning for the bell pepper. I thought that sounded pretty delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and put this bad boy in the oven. All right, so this is the finished product. I paired it with some rice. I went ahead and cut my chicken into strips. And this is my ranch chicken.